Hey guys, NCS Fan 001 here, welcoming you to a Platinum Trophy list analysis. Been quite a while since I've done one, and what a great game to do it on. Today's game is Resident Evil 0 HD, so an HD remake or remaster of Resident Evil 0. I don't know the exact release date of it yet, but its trophy list just came out today, so it's pretty soon. Anyway, Resident Evil 0 HD. It is a shared list between PS4 and PS3, the same way that Resident Evil 1's remake was. It contains 48 total trophies worth 1,170 points, 1 platinum, only 1 gold, 14 silvers, and 32 bronzes. So, let's get to the list. Okay, so the first part of the list is what appears to be the story-related trophies. Now, I have never played Resident Evil 0. In fact, the only Resident Evil games I have played are 1, which was mostly through the HD version. I did play a little bit of it, like a different version of it. And Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 4, and a little bit of 6. So I've never actually played this game, so excuse me for not being the most intelligent Resident Evil fan out there. Okay, so when we look at the actual list, we have Want to Go for a Ride, earn all trophies. That's our Platinum Trophy. Now, train complete, complete the train. Training facility complete, complete the training facility. Laboratory complete, complete the laboratory. Factory complete, complete the factory. Treatment plant complete, complete the treatment plant. So those are all bronzes, those are all story related that we'll get just by playing through the game. Nothing too difficult there. Now comes the majority of the really annoyingly difficult trophies, although actually, when I think about it, and I'll discuss this more in a second, they are probably not going to be horrible, some of them at least. So we have S is for stars, finish the game with rank S, which I actually was looking this up just before this video to get a little background on the game. A rank S takes approximately 3.5 hours, like you have to beat the game in under that time, which isn't particularly challenging, I would think, because, I mean, I beat Resident Evil 1 on my 4th playthrough ever in 2.5 hours, so I'm not particularly worried about that. From Zero to Hero, finish the game on hard difficulty. I don't know if that's the hardest difficulty in the game, I guess we'll see, but that's another silver. Who's Got the Herb? Finish the game without combining herbs. That doesn't seem particularly challenging, and I'll get to my thought on that in just a second. Save Your Prayers. This is the only gold trophy. Finish the game without saving. Allergic to first aid spray. Finish the game without using a first aid spray. This is serious business. Finish the game without using a recovery item, including green chemicals. Now, my theory on this, though, is that apparently if you get an S ranking in the game, you unlock the automatic or the full auto, like infinite ammo rocket launcher. And that made Resident Evil 1 pretty easy a lot of the time to have because it would one-hit kill the bosses. You could blow through the game in 2 hours without needing to save or heal or do anything. So that's why I don't really think a lot of those trophies are going to be that bad unless getting the S ranking is brutally difficult. And who knows, you might even be able to use the rocket launcher on hard. I don't know if that's possible, but if that is possible, then hard wouldn't be that big a deal. So that's just... Now we have what looks like some boss-related trophies, and these are all bronze except for one. Taking the Sting out, defeat Stinger. Centurion Disciplinarian, defeat Centurion. Die, Devil Bird, defeat Infected Bat. Proto-Tyrant down, fight off the Proto-Tyrant. Proto-Tyrant down again, defeat the Proto-Tyrant. Hey, Queenie, feast on this, defeat the Queen Leech. Those are all the bronzes, and now the silver. That's Officer Chambers to you. Defeat all bosses except Centurion using Rebecca. So those are all the bosses in the game, and I would assume that if you're getting the S ranking or whatever, like one of the better rankings is, you probably have to fight all of them. I guess the Centurion must be exclusive to whoever the other character is. I don't remember what his name is. So that's probably all just going to be earned along the way. I wouldn't see anything too difficult with that. Okay, now we've got a bunch of miscellaneous bronze trophies. Zero in, defeat an enemy with a critical hit headshot. Burned alive, defeat an enemy by burning them. Dead, dead, dead ski, defeat a zombie by stomping on them. So nothing there seems particularly difficult. This is how you recycle. Create a Molotov cocktail. I did not know this game had crafting in it, but since that's a bronze, that's probably pretty easy to do, and that would probably allow you to also get burned alive right there and then. Fashion plate, change into a costume, pretty easy. You probably just have to complete the game to unlock one. Here I come to save the day. Attack an enemy to save your partner who is grappling with that enemy. That seems pretty simple, actually. I'm sure that'll probably happen naturally, given how crappy Resident Evil AI is. I'm talking about you, Ashley. Guns are too quick. Defeat an enemy with a knife. Well, I would think you'd probably want to do that just about anyway. Save ammo. And misdirected hostility. Destroy a zombie's legs. So those are all some of the miscellaneous trophies, but it looks like there's a few more. Alley-oop. Shoot down a hunter or an eliminator while they are jump attacking in the air. You can probably just do that with a shotgun. Sit, boy, sit. Good dog. Break free of a Cerberus while they are biting you or trying to push down. I'm pretty sure you had to do that in Resident Evil 1 a lot of the time anyway if you got bitten. Custom to burst them. Create a custom handgun. That's pretty cool. It will be able to create custom handgun. Green is the color. Use a green chemical. That's going to be one of your healing items. How about a light, bud? Defeat Mimcry Marcus with a Molotov cocktail or napalm grenade. I mean, I don't know who that is, so I don't know if that's going to be difficult or not. File a file. Read all files. So that's a collectible style trophy. I'm sure there will be guides for that. Apprentice unlocking. Obtain all keys and use them all. Some of this stuff might actually carry over between playthroughs. That's what I'm hoping for, because that would make some of this stuff probably easier if it saved your collectibles. But then again, given the era in which this game came out, I would think that's kind of unlikely. I have the touch, and this is a silver. Defeat Mimicry Marcus for the first time using only a knife. So that automatically means we have to beat the game at least twice, because unless maybe you saved right before the fight or something. Find time to combine. This is bronze. Combine every type of herb with each other. That's pretty simple. Now, 3 more silvers in a row. I could shoot, obtain all weapons. I assume that you unlock most of them just by playing a lot of the game, like playing on both characters' sides, but there's probably others like the infinite rocket launcher that have to be unlocked. Winged Spawn of Satan. Defeat 16 bats in the church. I don't know if that's like a timed event or if you only get one shot at it, maybe. I guess we'll see. Welcome to Team Wesker. Put on Team Wesker costume. I assume that's takes a while to unlock, given that it's a silver trophy. Either that or it's just a troll silver that's really easy to get. Now we have 3 remaining miscellaneous trophies, and these are all bronze. Calm the zombie nerves. Play the piano using Rebecca. Sounds like a nice throwback to Resident Evil 1. I'm a medic, not a bodybuilder. Try to push something heavy with Rebecca, so apparently she can't push stuff. On leather wings. Get picked up by the infected bats, so nothing too difficult there. And to finish off the list, we have some trophies of something that I've never even heard of called Leech Hunter. So our first one here is bronze. Play Leech Hunter. That's trying out new things. I would assume that one's actually pretty easy. A weird interest in leeches. Finish Leech Hunter with rank A. So that's probably going to take some time. That's probably something similar to the Mercenaries mode, if I had to assume, just from being sort of a noob about this game. So I don't know if that would be that difficult or not. Maybe it's not too bad. Maybe it is kind of tough. I don't know. Leech-shaped hole in my heart. Finish it with a rank E or above. That one's probably pretty easy, actually. That's bronze. And now our last 3 silvers. Who needs partners? Collect all of only one color of Leech charms, whatever that is. Distracted from the hunt. Defeat all enemies in Leech Hunter. So kill all the enemies. You might only have a certain amount of time for it or something. And finally, 20/20 vision. Kill 50 enemies with the death stare at full charge. And given it has a picture of Wesker, I assume that's a Wesker-specific attack. So, yeah. So with that, that's the entire trophy list. I don't know how bad this game is going to be, because it doesn't have like a go into every room and clear every room trophy. It doesn't have a complete the game with the knife only. It doesn't have like a nightmare difficulty or whatever it was called in Resident Evil 1, unless hard is really difficult. And like I said, a lot of those like tougher trophies will probably be made a lot easier once you have the infinite rocket launcher. You can blow through the game without having to save or heal. It's completely possible. So really, I think it's going to be one of those games that once you sort of get used to the game, it's not going to be that difficult, but it can be hard to get into in the first place. I would have to put the initial difficulty at around a 4 out of 10, the same way Resident Evil 1 was. But it could be adjusted depending on really how difficult they make this as a remake and how some of these trophies actually work. And again, I don't have any experience with the game, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know if you guys are going to be picking up this game or not. I'm sure I will at some point, because Resident Evil 1 was a lot of fun to play. So, again, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys for the next one.